about that. Technical difficulties. We're all good though. So today is Monday, the 13th of September. It's Motivation Monday. This is the 71st episode of the Be Your Own Hero Show. I'm your host, I'm sekouwrites, and HERO is an acronym. It means helping everyone reach optimism. Trying to get the hero in the shot there. This is also my journey of becoming my own hero. And as I document my journey, I'm hoping there'll be something in my journey that will resonate with you. Hope so. And shout out to New Thought Media Network for giving me the space and opportunity to talk about my journey of becoming my own hero. And check out them. Check out the whole network at ntmedia.org. Let me put that website up, ntmedia.org. And you can donate and you can see what the other programs are on the network. And check me out here Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Mountain Time for the Be Your Own Hero Show. All right. That's all my introductory stuff. Just a reminder, I am not a personal trainer, nor am I a certified financial advisor. So take what I say with a grain of salt. I am simply telling you what has worked for me and most often what has not worked for me in hopes that it'll benefit you. Okay, Motivation Monday. And as usual, I got a story. I got a story. It never fails. It never fails. So as many of you may know, and if you're just joining us, let me bring you up to speed. When I was in Nashville, I became a part of a group called Black Men Run at Nashville. Now, there are locations or chapters all over the world. And so I just reached out to Black Men Run New York just yesterday to see if I could connect with them. Anyway, the captain of Black Men Run Nashville, shout out to Demetrius Short, also runs a nonprofit called Steps to Success. And they have a 5K that they use as a fundraiser for the nonprofit. And this was the 11th year for the 5K. So shout out to them for doing that. We're consistently doing that work every year. And every year, Demetrius runs the 5K in a suit, a full suit, if you can imagine that. And he does it because when he was growing up, and I think he said that he came from a challenged community and he was underserved. And so in order to get to his internship, he had to walk through the hood in a suit. He had to walk 3 miles in a suit through the hood to get to his internship. And that internship became instrumental in him getting to where he is now. And the distance, 3 miles, is also roughly the distance of a 5K. A 5K is 3.1 miles. So this is very significant in all the different ways. And therefore, he runs in a suit every time, which is just amazing. So shout out to them. Anyway, the point is, for me, in terms of my story, I was always planning on running in that race when I was there. And even though I'm here in New York, I decided to run in solidarity with them. And so I signed up and registered as a virtual runner. And my intention was to run on the same day, but not the same time, because I wanted to be done before they started. Okay, so I did that a couple days ago. The run was Saturday. Yeah, the run was Saturday. So I got up early. I got out there. I started running. Now, what I said was, in my mind, I said, don't push yourself. Don't do too much. I mean, you're not there in the group. So just run your pace, but just be able to post your encouraging posts. Like, hey guys, I did it already. Good luck today. Right? That's what I said in my mind. But I did not do that. As soon as I started running, I was like, well, let me just see what I got, right? So I start kind of hitting it a little bit, and I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, wow, I'm really moving, and I'm not really feeling tired. So let's keep moving. Let's keep pushing it. So I'm pushing. I'm like, oh, every time I look at my phone, I'm like, oh, I'm about to kill him. Now my whole mindset has changed. Like, I'm about to kill him. I'm about to drop this time on them before they even start. I'm gonna be like, oh, good luck. Good luck trying to beat my time, right? So I got a whole story going on. And I'm jogging up the West Side Highway. I'm coming back. I get to 2.5 miles and I'm like, oh man, I am still killing it. It's only half a mile left, a little over half a mile left. I'm about to take it home. So I'm pushing now. I'm pushing, stroking down the West Side Highway, and visions of glory are dancing in my head. I'm imagining all the guys in Nashville being like, oh, wow, Look at Sekou. Look at his time. And I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. So I get down to like 4 blocks left. 4 blocks left until I get to my 3.1 miles. And I just want to look to see if I'm keeping pace. And I look and my phone is black. My phone is dead. I was like, oh, oh man. What? Ah. so what I said was just keep running, Sekou. Just keep running. Just finish the 3.1. Just finish the 5K. And the other part of me, I was like, nah, because we got to run another one. We got to run another 5K right now so that we can get the time so we can show them, because we're not going to say that we did it and then the computer doesn't show that we did it, right? We have to have proof. So thankfully, I have run 2 5Ks in the same day before. So that wasn't that much of a hurdle. But I was like, all right, but I got to do it. I got to do it. So instead of finishing the 5K that I'm running now, I'm going to stop. I'm going to walk. I'm going to catch my breath. And I'm just going to start running another 5K right now. Just like, let's just get it over with. So I stop and I'm walking. I'm like, I'm busting. I'm busting so much in my head. Like, because my time was so good. It was so good. So I'm like, man, I was really going to stunt on them. All right, so let me just run this other 5K. It won't be the same speed. It'll just be a regular 5K. So that's my thought. I look at my phone. My phone says we have recovered an error and we have started tracking your time again. Now it's already tracking. It's like ticking. It's not saying right now, as I look at the phone, we're going to start recording. It has been recording while I've been walking and fussing. I'm like, oh. So I just start running, right? Angry, loud run. Because I only had 3 blocks to go to tie it up, to finish the race. I'm like, I'm trying to get these 3 blocks right quick. I was so mad. And so I get the 3.1 miles. I hit the stop button. And of course, my time now is just a regular time. I would have killed it, but now it's just a regular time because I had that huge block where I was just walking and fussing. Okay. So what's the point? The point is, the invitation for me is to have faith. To have faith. Because if I had followed my first mind, if I had continued running despite what was going on my phone, it would have recalibrated. It would have started recording again. And I would have been at 3.1 miles at a 5K. And I could have just said, stop, done, stunting on them, drop my time like boom, right? But no, did I do that? No, I did not. I stopped running. I started walking. And I started fussing and complaining, thinking about, oh, I got to run another 5K. Oh, woe is me. And so I missed the blessing. Like I can see clearly what my time would have been if I had continued moving, if I had continued running. And it would have been lovely. But I didn't have faith. And so that really spun me off thinking about faith and how it's a muscle. Like, I don't know about you, but I don't think about faith as a muscle, but it is. You have to exercise the muscle of having faith. You have to reach for it and reach again and reach again and reach again, despite circumstances, despite what's going on, despite the fact that my phone died, despite the fact that it looks like this run isn't going to be recorded, despite external circumstances, you have to practice reaching for faith. It's a muscle. You got to work at it. You got to build the muscle up so that it gets easier, because anybody can reach for faith when everything is going well. When you're killing it, when you're on top of the world, it's easy to be faithful, right? But when conditions aren't in your favor, then it gets tricky. Then it gets real tricky, as you saw in my example. And it's the perfect example, right? Because I can see clearly how I would have had an amazing time if I had just had faith, if I had just kept running. So that's my lesson. My invitation to you is the same invitation to me. Have faith, exercise the muscle of having faith. despite circumstances. Despite circumstances. So take that with you. I'm going to read this quote from the 30-Day Mental Diet that came up for me as I was having this experience. So again, this is from the 30-Day Mental Diet. One of the toughest things you will ever have to do is stand guardian over what you establish as your consistent patterns of thinking. Yet it is the most important thing you can ever do. You alone have the responsibility of determining what you are going to think. The hardest thing, but the most beneficial thing that you can do. The hardest thing, but the most beneficial thing. It's just practice. You just got to keep at it. Faith is a muscle. All right, so that's my story, and I'm gonna get my time up for the next 5K. But shout out to Black Men Run Nashville. Shout out to Steps for Success. I hope it went well, and I'm here with you in solidarity. So I'm gonna do a quick commercial break and come back and do my hero update right after this. Okay, so shout out to the people that are watching live with me. Shout out to Gladys. Shout out to Tim. Shout out to Nan. Yes, Nan, it definitely sounds like another parable. We got these parables going. So yeah, I might turn that into a parable for real. Okay, so hero update. Today is day 105 of my hero charity run. 105. Like, I'm blown away every day now that I've hit triple digits. Like, I am blown away. So I have been running for 105 days in a row since June 1st. And I've accumulated more than 266 miles. I don't even add it up now until Thursdays because I want to be surprised. So on Tally Thursday, we'll find out together what my mileage is. And obviously, I've accumulated more than $2,000. If you want to donate, please do. You can donate as little as $1. And you can pledge per mile as little as 5 cents per mile. So just go to my website, sekouwrites.com, and hit that pledge link. Let's get this money so we can gather the money and give it to all these nonprofits. We're still rolling with it. Okay, so that's my quick charity run update, hero update. Also, I wanted to introduce you virtually to Charles and his son, Ren. They ordered hero hoodies all the way from Japan. So that's Charles and his son, Ren. They got hero hoodies being shipped to Japan. It's my first order from Japan. I'm really excited about that. Overseas orders. We're making it happen. We worldwide with this hero movement. Okay, there's that. And shout outs. Shout out to Gladys. I see her in the chat. Shout out to you, Gladys, because those of you who have been watching the show heard me talk about the cloak parable, the parable of the cloak on Friday, which was a whole thing. If you missed that one, go back and watch it because that was my favorite episode thus far, for sure. My favorite story, my favorite parable. Anyway, long story short, I was talking about this cloak that I need to remix, and I wasn't sure how to do it. And after the show, I was already drafting a text to Gladys saying, help. And then she texted me first, like, do you need help with that cloak? And I was like, yes, I do. Yes, I do. So I'm very grateful that I'm going to be working with Gladys on this. Those of you who have been watching my show and Rev Mel's show, you know that Gladys makes custom jewelry, just amazing, amazing stuff. Let me see if I can find one of those right quick. Yeah, look at this stuff. Just amazing, amazing handmade stuff, handmade from scratch. So I'm really excited to be working with Gladys on this this special project. Yeah, people have asked. I'm not going to tell you who the CEO is, and I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing to the cloak, because those will be surprises that will be revealed later, but soon come. And also, shout out to Wasita. Wasita has been on she's been on Living Life in Joy. So you might have seen that episode with Rev Mel. Also, you know her because she created the Hero Hoodie lotion, which I'm trying to find right now. There it is. So that's Wasita on my right, your left. And she does sound baths. And I got my first sound bath from her yesterday. And I've been working with her for a long time. So I thought I knew what it would be. I did not expect it at all. It was kind of like sitting inside of a drum, and the sound is all around you, and it really just strips away all your thoughts. It was an immersive experience. I really enjoyed it. I would definitely do it again. I highly recommend it. So hit her up. if you go to my social media, my Instagram, which is just at sekouwrites, you'll see the post that I just did about Wasita and her sound bath. So you can find her through that. And yeah, you first of all, you'll hear more of what I have to say about the sound bath, and then you'll be able to connect to her through my post. And I can't recommend it enough. And honestly, I came in thinking, you know, but it was amazing. It was amazing, and I highly recommend it. So check her out. All right, so I think that's it. I will see you at 10:30 for Sit with Rev Melissa, where I'll be producing and popping in to say a few words. Again, join me here Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern for the Be Your Own Hero show. And until next time, keep doing, be a hero, be your own hero. That's the most important thing. And remember that right now is better than perfect. And just a reminder, tomorrow's Tip Tuesday, so we're going to be talking about money. Y'all don't want to miss that. Y'all don't want to miss that. So I'll see you back here tomorrow. Later.